Hey guys, Summer here. This is just going to be a quick as possible cooking tutorial because, you know, I don't normally do that kind of thing. This is just a recipe that's been in our family for quite a few number of years, and me and Mandy got together last week and we whipped it up for dinner and we recorded along the way. I will have all the instructions listed in the down bar, if not right when the video is uploaded, very soon after that. I kind of go through it during the video. Hopefully it's kind of clear and easy to understand. There's not a whole lot to do to put it together, but it's really rich and it's really fattening and it's really good. So if you're on a diet, I'm sorry. So enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey guys, Summer here. This is just going to be a quick cooking tutorial for one of my very favorite recipes. It's probably my favorite recipe actually. Mandy is grating Swiss cheese, and I normally use 8 ounces of Swiss cheese, doesn't matter which brand you buy. And also 8 ounces, this ends up being 7, of cheddar cheese. You can use mild, sharp. You can only use, you can switch and do just American cheese, or you can use any 2 of your favorite cheeses. The original recipe called for cheddar and Swiss, and that's just the way I'm used to it. So she's grating that. Over here in the pan, I have a 1/4 pound of butter. I said it's definitely a rich, fattening recipe. Sauteing some onions till they get very soft and wilted. For this recipe, you will need, normally celery is mixed in with this. Celery doesn't settle too well in my mom's stomach, so I leave it out if I'm making this for her, for everybody in the house. I leave the celery out. But your ingredients that you need is 1 stalk of celery chopped fine, 1 cup of onion chopped fine. I normally use a little bit more than a cup. I use about 1.5 cups. A 1/4 pound of butter, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 can evaporated milk, 13 ounces, 2 egg yolks, teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper. I normally use about 1 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I normally use about 1/2 pound of white crab meat, 1/2 pound of grated American cheese, 1/2 pound, either grated American or cheddar, and 1/2 pound of Swiss. Now, of course, all of those ingredients you can kind of vary to your liking. You can change around the cheeses. You could leave, like I'm leaving out the celery. But there's lots of different ways. I will list all the ingredients in the down bar, down in the drawers. And right now we're just letting all these onions get very soft in the 1/4, which is 1 stick of butter. So yeah, while that happens, we'll wait. Hey guys, Summer here. This is gonna be a quick piece together cooking tutorial for...
Cats! I'm sorry.
Okay, our onions are now wilted, and we're going to add our 1/2 cup of flour, and stir, obviously. This will consistently get thicker as you go along. I like to make sure my flour is well stirred in before I add anything else. Turn this down. Okay, now after your flour's all blended in, you pour in your evaporated milk, and just pour it in a little at a time and mix. And I have this on medium heat, and I hate this pan because it likes to spin when you stir it. And you'll see how this starts to get thicker and thicker and thicker. But even just cooking onions in this, it smells so amazing. Oops. You do need to stir pretty constantly once you add the milk in. And like I said, it's just going to continue to get thicker and thicker. And next we're going to add the 2 egg yolks. I just separate mine out over the sink and plop them in. And then you're going to add your salt, your black pepper, your cayenne pepper. Watch out, man. I use sea salt.
There's another one of those tables.
I think that's alright. There's about a teaspoon left that was left in the bottom of this one. There's your salt. There's your cayenne pepper. I just eyeball these because honestly I've been making this recipe for over 20 years. And there's your black pepper. And my phone is ringing. And like I said, this just continues to get thicker, and that's what you want. Just try to get the peppers evenly distributed through there. Turn down the heat. Okay. I'm going to finish mixing this up and we will be right back. Alright, come on over here, Mandy. What I have in here is the 1 pound of crab meat. Normally I buy white crab meat. My dad bought this, so this is blah blah blah. It's more like, it's premium hand-packed crab meat, but it's not white crab meat. I like to buy all white, but it really doesn't vary much in the taste. So you have that in your bowl, and stir it up a little bit to unpack it from the can. And then what we're going to do is add our hot ingredients right into the crab meat. Just pour it all in there. Mandy, don't hit the stove because it's still on. Set that there. Stove off. And basically then you stir. I want to come over here. Can I start? This is probably my favorite meal of all times. Although it's not good for your cholesterol levels. It's definitely not the most healthiest recipe around, but it sure is delicious. Like I said, I'll list, it's a brief cooking direction. It's very easy. You just cook the stuff, you mix it together, you put it in a casserole dish, and you cover with cheese. So, I will put, stupid oven, I'll put all the directions and the list of ingredients down the bottom bar. If you do not like spicy food, you can by all means leave out the cayenne pepper. At this point, it gets very hard to stir, and my arm feels like it's going to fall off.
Here, switch.
Okay, so I'm going to let Mandy stir for a minute. Because you want to get it really, really mixed good together before you toss it in. Here's a shot of the instructions. Let's see. That's what it's called, Crabmeat Au Gratin. I'll put all that information right there in the bottom bar, because I don't know how clear it's going to come out on video. So just look down in the drawers.
Sorry.
Keep stirring. Keep stirring, Mandy. She makes for a good stir. Yeah, it does take a little bit of working to work through the mixture to get them mixed together really good. If you don't get it mixed together really good and there's, you know, spots, it's not a big deal. It's not like anything's going to be left raw or uncooked. It's tiring. It's tiring stirring the grab meat and stuff. I have a casserole dish. This is about the size I use. Do not ask me what size this is because I do not know. And it doesn't say on the bottom. It's like a medium-ish casserole dish. Big enough for you to be able to fit all of that into here and then layer cheese over the top without it overflowing. Well, the overflowing part sometimes happens anyway. If you notice that your ingredients come all the way up to the top, what I would suggest is putting your casserole dish on a flat pan like a cookie sheet or something to that sort before you
eat it now?
Toss it in the oven.
Is this edible right now?
My oven is already preheated to 375 degrees. Okay. You want to take that, Mandy, and just pour that in the casserole dish? Yeah, it pretty much comes out in a glob. Smash it around so it gets flat in there. I don't think I've done a cooking video before, but so...
Can I use my fingers? They're clean.
Yes, you can use your fingers if they're clean.
They're clean.
Scrape off the spoon. I've got my screen all jacked up here. Arm sideways.
Yeah.
Okay. Now just kind of what you want to do is flatten it out all over so it's like even. While Mandy's flattening that out, I can show you guys our new kitchen. I'll avoid her. Let's zoom out. My parents just totally remodeled our whole entire kitchen. It was gutted. And this is the island here. All of the cabinets are brand new. Cabinets, counter. The flooring is all new. The island, refrigerator, stove, and etc. So, yeah, that's our kitchen. And if you're in the kitchen and you just look over this way, is our dining room. But it is a mess right now. Well, maybe it's not that much of a mess, but it's a mess to me. So, anyway, okay. Gonna go back over here to see how well Mandy has done flattening down the crab meat. Alright, Mandy, you want to bring that casserole dish over here to the island. And over here I've just roughly grated Swiss cheese. And you can just spread that out all over it. We're going to use it all. I really, if you like cheese, if you want to use more, I use more than the recipe calls for normally. Here, open that and mix it in and then put more Swiss on top. I kind of put a little bit of the Swiss cheese and then a little bit of the cheddar cheese and a little bit of the Swiss, and, you know. Or you can mix it all up in a bowl and just sprinkle it over. However you want it. You can just do one cheese if you want.
Breaking vowels. Will you open this?
You hold the camera. Stay right there. Cheese. Nom 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 nom. Okay, this cheese, Sargento. You need to quit packaging your stuff so that you can't get this crap open. Okay. You want to go back to the cheese? You spread the cheese. I'll hold the camera. El gato. Meow, meow. That was Gracie. Grace, come see what's going on.
Do you want me to use all of it?
We're definitely gonna have to. If you push it down like this, it works better. No, you don't have to use all of that. I do want to use all that I grated though. Actually, might as well just put it on there. We always make too much cheese. We always grate too much cheese.
So put all this in here too.
Let's see if we can, yeah. Okay, yeah, go ahead and put the rest in there. And I'm definitely going to put this casserole dish on top of baking sheets because otherwise there's always chances that cheese may overflow. And we don't want that. So, once you get that all fixed, you're going to put this into a preheated oven at 375 degrees. And the recipe calls for you to bake it from 10 to 15 minutes. I normally bake it 20 or 25 minutes, depending on your oven. Cookie sheet. When it gets golden brown on the top and the cheese is thoroughly melted, then the dish will be ready to eat.
Will this work?
Yeah, that'll work. It doesn't matter what you put it in, honestly. Just put a piece of aluminum foil in there first. Hand, talk to the hand. So, there is what it looks like. Maybe you got to wash off these counters. Okay, Mandy's going to line the pan with some aluminum foil so if it does overflow, it doesn't make a big honking mess and you have to scrape the stuff out at the bottom of the pan. Or the bottom of your oven, which considering it's a brand new oven, my mom would probably not be too happy about that. Okay, so just set it in the pan. It looks like so. And into the oven it goes for at least 20 minutes. There you go, Mandy. Okay, guys, and set your timer, and we'll check back in with you when it's done.
About 10.
Okay, guys, sneak peek. This is about halfway through. You can see the cheese is just ever so slightly starting to bubble. So, yeah. We will check back in with you at the end. We're enjoying these drawers. We're so fascinated. Okay, you open the drawer, you push it, and it closes on its own. It's always great. Alright guys, we'll be back. We are watching Chopped. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's yummy looking.
But the most interesting, creative to flavors in Nate's dish. The
What?
with the beet juice.
Ew, beets.
I'm off for Nate.
There's something just wrong about beets. Beets should not be a vegetable. Yeah. Ew.
But I think our own in terms of flavors and depths.
Okay. We're rolling and we're done, guys. I'm not the most talented person when it comes to taking stuff out the oven.
You look like a crab.
Waka, waka, waka. And that's what it looks like when it's done. Normally I let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes so it can do its thing. And with this you can serve a salad or a vegetable, or in our case we're serving this salsa with, I'm assuming, some kind of chips that Mandy made, and it has black beans and corn and scallions and
onions, tomatoes, balsamic vinegar, oil.
I'll put the recipe to this in the down bar below in the drawers. And yeah, you just scoop it out, put it on your plate in a lump, and there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. After it's sat for about 5 or 10 minutes, it then looks like this yummy goodness. Oh yeah. And Mandy over here has the bean. It's not a bean salad, it's a salsa. And you eat it with Fritos or corn chips. What the heck are those things
Scoops.
called? No, it's
Tortilla
the
chips.
white tortilla chips. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah,